are back here on Girl Talk. Once again, we're at the Common Ground here in Beaufort, and we are having our very own coffee clutch. We've added a wonderful person to talk to. We're going to be talking about pictures with Susan Stott Smith. There you go. Last time you were on, I'm so embarrassed I said your name wrong.
It's okay.
I hate it when that happens.
Happens all the time. No big deal.
So you're a Smith as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And she's with Captured Moments, and last time we talked, you would have flipped all these wee baby pictures in containers and baskets. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. But your comment I thought was really appropriate, and that is, it's not your grandmother's senior pictures or pictures
definitely
this year.
not, no.
Talk to us, Susan, a little bit about how the whole picture for seniors has evolved.
We do high school senior pictures that are not the traditional yearbook pictures. So the one thing to remember is that there's certain times in your life when you have to have pictures. You have to have baby pictures, you have to have wedding pictures, and you have to have senior pictures. Yes. Everything else is pretty much optional. So for high school senior pictures, we changed the game when we were living in Maryland. Pretty much they went to the high school, they did their senior pictures through the school. You had your V-drape for the girls and the tuxedo for the boys, and that was your senior pictures. And we decided that, you know, seniors deserve really great pictures too. So we stopped pretty much everything else we were doing, and we did about 80% high school seniors up there and really made the market. So in our lifetime, we've done over 4,500 high school seniors.
What do they look like now?
Nowadays, a high school senior picture, we still like the traditional because that's what people think of. You know, you have the nice portrait on the wall of the senior picture. But then also we can go and do whatever they're into as a high school senior that year. If they're into sports, if they're into drama, if they're into music, Eric can do beautiful portraits with their instrument, or we can take them out to the beach.
Okay, so to give them a theme to it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got two older kids. What is the look that they want, that they like? Do you give the kids input?
Oh yeah, well we offer different options. So you can do we have like the traditional, which is your V-drape and cap and gown. We offer the sports stuff where they can bring stuff in the studio. We can go outside, we can go on location to the beach, we can go on location downtown and kind of do an urban thing. So we offer lots of different choices for the seniors, and they can choose what they want.
I think that makes them more interested in it as well, instead of that traditional just sit, smile, stare at the camera. I think that really just adds a flair to it.
Well, you've got three girls. My question is always, and I'm referring to the three of us, but it's really for you, is what do you tell kids when they get ready to have their pictures taken? What do we as parents need to come prepared with, right?
Right.
And then what do we need to share with our kids? What do they need to know?
Okay, the first thing I always tell them is that we're not doing this just for you. We're doing this for mom, and we're doing it for grandma, and we're doing it for you. Because if it were up to the kids, they'd wear you know, skinny top things with a lot of cleavage and all that kind of stuff, or the boys would wear, they'd bring three.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah. 3 t-shirts all in different colors, you know. We tell them bring a variety of things. Bring something that grandma can put on her wall, bring something that your parents want, and bring something that you can have wallets to give to your friends that really reflect your personality.
And I think that's so appropriate. Again, I'm on it with the names this morning, Captured Moments, being that you want to capture that moment. It's reflective, like you said, it's for the parents, it's for the children, it's for the grandparents. So being able to allow them to bring their own touch of what they are doing, but keeping a little bit of that traditionalism helps us as well.
Because it's about the future generation.
Exactly.
When they go back and look, when you go to I'm getting ready to go to my high school reunion, what are they going to do? They're going to pull your high school senior portrait, and that's going to be what people remember you from high school. So that's what you want to have, that tradition too.
Lisa, what was your high school picture like?
Oh wow, I'm glad you asked that question. I grew up in the high school era with the big frosty perms. So those are pictures that honestly we laugh about today. Sure. I have some friends that are still here in the area that moved down to, and we laugh every time about our hairdos and our friends, and so
but that's
captured
history.
The moment. But
that's history. That's what you looked like at that time. Yeah. Mine was the hair straight down the middle, down, long. You know, there you go. That's what our senior pictures looked like, and that's, you know, luckily we don't have that anymore. But.
Oh my gosh, mine was, I recall my mom had these pink sponge rollers. Y'all remember those?
Yes.
And she curled me the night before, and she didn't know anything about cosmetology, so she didn't know we need to go all the way to the end so it doesn't fishtail. And so. So my picture is memorable, but not in a good way.
You know how old I am? Do you remember that when your parents used to rip up diapers and roll them and tie them? Yes,
I'm glad to say I don't recall
I
that.
don't either.
Well, I do. Again, Susan, it's always a treat, and it's fun how you can start talking about pictures in high school seniors and look at the conversation it starts.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely.
captured moments. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on Girl Talk.